Hey everybody, it's Brenda here at Miss Charlie's Place. I'm back for another box reopening. This is a BJD, and as I mentioned in my last video, if you saw that, I was thinking about doing my Bimong Narae, and that is who I have here. She's been put away in her box for a while. I've got all of her stuff out. I think I've got everything collected here that I need for her, so let's do a little box opening, and I'll take another look at her, and you can see her for the first time because I never did a box opening to begin with. And I've got her wig in here, and I've got a couple boxes of clothing here, and all of her extra parts, her COA. So let's go ahead and open up this little box. This is a cute little box. I did get this one secondhand off of eBay, which was cool. I think the person who sold her to me had never done anything with her, so they basically got her and then for whatever reason decided to move her on. So I do have my volume adjusted, so hopefully it's okay. So this is just a cute little cardboard box, a little bit different than I had seen in the past. I think when I got one before, which I sold on, she came in a regular BJD box, if you're familiar with what those kind of usually look like. You've seen a few of them here on my channel. So you open this up, there's these little flaps, and then she's just sitting in there in a pillow, so it's kind of interesting. So hopefully I've got my camera adjusted so you're able to see what I'm doing. I'll try to pay attention so I make sure you don't miss anything. So we'll set the box aside. It's just got a little label on it with the company name and a little carry handle, which I thought was kind of cute. So she just came in this single pillow wrapped like this, and I don't remember what kind of wrapping she had on when I got her, but I just kind of, to put her away, I put her in some bubble wrap. As usual, doll nudity, so be aware of that. We'll take care of that as we get her out and find some clothes for her. And I think I'll just set all of her stuff over here out of the way. This is a Narae. I looked at her COA already. I think it's a 402. We'll look at that again just to double check and make sure I have that right. I will do a brief body review for her too, just so you can kind of see. I love this doll. Bimong is just a very talented doll artist, and I believe he has finished with making these, and so I'm very hesitant to ever move her on. I would really like to just keep her, and so that's my plan. I've been doing a little thinking about it for the past few days, and I'm really thinking that this is one I need to keep. I had another Narae, and since moved her on, I just needed the funds for other things, so moved her on. I do have some eyes already in her. Hopefully those are showing up for you. I had to go and look to make sure what eyes I had for her, and I believe they're Ico platinum glass, so they're kind of a flexible like silicone type, half around, and we'll take a look at that too. Let's see, so she's in the milk choco resin color. Let me show you with the COAs. I've got a COA for her head and also one for her body. So let's see. So here's the COA. Opens up like that. And yeah, so this is a 402 head, and she is from March 2022. And yeah, she's in the milk choco resin. If I have this set right, this should show up for you, not backwards. I want to make sure I don't lose. I'm notorious for losing stuff, so I'm going to be very careful not to. And then here's her body COA. also in the Milk Choco, and this is an Narae 41 centimeter fusion body. And I won't take the time to put those back. I'll just kind of set them in there. In this bag, okay, so she is in, the Milk Choco is kind of a light tan, like a, similar, I would say, if you're familiar with Resin Soul, similar to the light tan in the Resin Soul. She does have magnetic hands and feet, and I'll show you that more in a little bit. She does have a lot of mobility, and I haven't had her out to really even remember for sure what all she's capable of doing, but I know that she's got really good flexibility. So let's see, you're not going to be able to see her head. Actually doesn't have a ton of mobility right to left, but back and forth she does pretty well. Now she does have a face plate, so the body, I don't know, I guess, let's see, it lifts out and up, and so I'm not going to take the eyes out, but that's what it looks like. And I'm guessing, yeah, the body would come without the head comes in two parts with a face plate and a back. And as usual, I do not have my reading glasses. I can't remember what color eyes I have for her, but they are gorgeous. For a long time, I just had glass eyes in her, and I finally sprung for some. I really love these eyes. I've had some different dolls that have had the Ico eyes. So she does have a plate on the back, and that's says Narae, designed by Bimong. So she does have side to side in her a lot of side to side in her torso, which is great. And then there is in her leg a little notch here. And so that, I believe, is so that she can do some more, you know, she can have, there's a notch back here on the back of this peanut joint, so she can really lift her leg up like that. Let's get her arms out of the way so you can see. And then she has double jointed arms and legs. Let's see, yeah. So she's got a lot of, I think this will move. There we go. Yeah, so she's able to, I can't get that to stay, but I know it does because I've posed her in the past. But she also has the side to side, so she can sit like that. She can sit with both of her legs bent and, you know, crouched forward. She does some kneeling, and I could do more with her as far as that goes. But this, she's a pretty neat doll. And here's her sculpting of her back is just gorgeous. You can see that the spine and the shoulder blades are just really beautiful. She's in the, I believe, the small bust, and I can't remember for sure if there were 3 different bust options for her. Probably so. Let's see. So let me show you her. She does have, I love this so much because dressing her is, it's just a dream because you can just take her hands off and they just snap right back on, and the feet are also, let's see, the feet are also really magnetic, so they don't, the magnets are really strong, so they just come off, and there's a little notch there that the feet, just that click is it's so satisfying. that click, just knowing that it's on, that it's how it should be, and it's not going to come off. I just love that. So here's the package of all of her parts, and let's see if I can set her off to the side, and put this like this. That'll be perfect, and then I can take out all the parts. And she has, isn't this nice? It's just a Ziploc bag with all the different feet and hands. And I was so happy to find one pre-owned that was, that included everything. It's just, you know, just I don't know. It was very, very fun to find her. So, she's got in a couple different hands right now. You can kind of mix and match, and if I can show these to you so you can see them, this is kind of a semi fist hand with the one finger just coming out. And those, let's see, those are the same. The right and, yeah, they're the same. Right and left. So there's that hand style, and then on her right now is a semi closed hand, and then just the regular open hand. And then this is fun because I have not seen these for a while, so I don't remember for sure what all we had. But okay, so this is more of a splayed. I hope that's not blurry. It's really hard for me to tell. So far, I think I've done pretty well to not have blurry videos. So, and look at the detail on the hand. It's just so nice, so nice. Okay, so I think there's one more pair of hands to match the ones that she's got on, which I guess you've already seen, but let's open them up anyway, and then I'm going to have lots of stuff to put away when I'm done, but that's okay. Yeah, so this is, it's a little bit different. So this, as you can see, has one pointed finger, and then you can see that. And then the other one is the matching. Yeah, so it's similar. Yeah, those two hands were actually different. So this extra hand is the opposite hand with the same sculpt. I think that might be one of my favorites. It's just a delicate, just a relaxed pose. So that's all the hands, and then she has ballet feet and high-heeled feet. Which are just beautiful. The ballet feet, I think. I love those. Again, with the detail on the back. So there's the ballet feet. They both look the same, obviously. And then her heel feet. Okay, so I think for now, actually I'm going to put her ballet feet on. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all of her hands and her feet off, and we'll find some clothes for her. Let's see, I did not plan ahead, so I don't have anything picked out. This box is all knits, so, which it's the other reason I don't want to get rid of her is because I have so many neat clothing for her, and I think she's my only regular sized MSD that I have now, I think. I'm pretty sure, yeah, she's my only MSD that I have right now. Other than Johanna that I showed you the other day, but she sort of fits in some of these things, but not great. So, oh, I do have some other clothes too. I could make an hour-long video just on all of her clothing, and I'm not sure I'm up for that long of a video today. Let's see, what do we want to put on her? We've got this short sleeve little top. This looks cute with some overalls. Could put on something like that. I've got this beautiful, this is another one of those, let's see, that was when I was opening Johanna that I was showing you the Helen Doll clothes, those shoes, and the boots. This also came from her. How gorgeous is that? This is just a light blue. It doesn't have any fastens on it or anything. It's just a cardigan with a hooded, a tie hood and little pockets on it. How cute is that? And this is another one that's a pullover with a fringe. That's more for fall. Long sleeve with an orange, and it kind of looks like candy corn. Ooh, let's put this on her. I don't think I've ever put this on her. This is a sweater, and I'm pretty sure this also came from Helen Doll Clothes. Just a V-neck white sweater with a blue anchor and blue stripes on it. I think it's kind of a little bit big. I'm trying to think what pants I would put on her with this. I got a skirt too, and I think that's in this box. So let's try this sweater on her, because I don't think I ever put this on her. So if you can see what I'm doing. I thought maybe I would be making a little bit longer video today, but honestly, I'm running a little low on energy today, so I think this time maybe I'll do another dress-up video with her at some point and spend a little more time and show you some more of her things. But today was just a box opening, and I won't forget to put a wig on her too after I get her dressed. The other thing with the faceplate is that it's just easier to pop tops on too, and just see how easy that is. There's nothing in the way of getting this on. That's adorable. Let's see, hands. We'll just put on her regular relaxed hands, both of those. And we'll put her face back on. I'll wait till the end to put her wig on after I get her clothes on. I've got a skirt, and she's got some undies too. She's definitely one of the spoiled ones, because it was just so easy to find clothes to fit her, so I will put her face back on, and then we'll put her wig on at the end. So there's that, and then I'll put her feet on after I get her her bottoms on, and I'm thinking I've got a skirt that might look cute. Let's see, there's that COA. Let's pop that back in there so we don't lose that. And this is all my MSD clothes in here. Grab a drink. I do have those, well, the overalls won't look right with that. I think, let's see. Some little undies. Excuse me. Which I think I found. Oh, sorry. Got a dry throat. I found a bunch of MSD undies. These are just kind of a gray heather. I'm pretty sure I got those on eBay. Just a whole bunch of different colored ones. I think they were in a lot, maybe, or maybe they were separate. They absolutely fit perfectly. There was just something about when things just are fitting right. If you have BJDs, you probably know what I'm talking about. It can be very frustrating to find things that fit. So here's the skirt I was thinking of, and also another thing from Helen Doll Clothes. I'm pretty sure I got a lot of things, or not a lot, but I ordered a bunch of stuff from her off of Etsy, so I don't actually think that's going to be the right thing, but I've got these little pants, another eBay find, just some little snap, kind of a cambray material with some little stitching detail. Yeah, these will work. These would be cute for going sailing. This has some kind of a little tag on it. I don't think it says anything though. I can't see it anyway. So yeah, and these have a little bit of elastic on the bottom. Little pockets. They have back pockets. After I get them on, I'll show what they look like. Yeah, these are adorable with the sweater. Adorable. Okay. They are a little bit baggy, but they're not going to fall off. And they're going to be covered up with her sweater. So, yeah, so they've got a snap closure with just a button detail on there. And then side pockets. And then a couple back pockets there. Yeah, these are cute with this sweater. I like this. And there are belt loops on these pants, too. I don't know who made these pants, but they're just... the detail on them is just great. So, let's put her arms down and let's see what that looks like. Yeah, I'll definitely do another dress-up video for you with her because she's looking cute in this outfit, and she's definitely got some... we definitely have some options, and I need to do more dressing her up because I sometimes leave her in the same clothes for quite a while. I need to be better about that. So, there she is in her full outfit, and we'll just leave her barefoot, I think, because that's one thing I did not do. I did not take out the shoes, so we'll do that next time. How cute is that? She's so cute. Okay. She's a keeper. I think she's a keeper. If you haven't been watching my videos, I'll give you a brief why I keep talking about getting rid of dolls is because I am planning possibly to move. It's not set in stone yet, but I'm definitely thinking strongly about moving, and it's not going to be across town. It's going to be probably across the country. So I'm having to downsize, and I just really need to downsize anyway. I'm just feeling like I have too many, and that's when I start, I've done this several times where I just get too many dolls and I have to downsize because it just doesn't feel sane to have so many. So forgive me if you have a lot of dolls. I don't mean anything by that. I just, for my own personal self, it gets overwhelming, and then I don't have the time to spend on them, and it feels like a waste. So, like maybe they'd be better off somewhere else where they actually would get some use. So anyway, enough about that. I think she's a keeper, though, because like I said, one of my criteria is how I can fit the things that I keep, if I can fit them into whatever I'm moving in, and smaller dolls don't take up as much space. So, anyway, this wig is a Kemper mohair. Yeah, 100% mohair, and this is I'm not having it in the frame here. a Kemper, and I'm thinking that Kemper went out of business also. It seems like a lot of different companies are going out of business. And I love these Kemper wigs, so I'm glad that I have the ones that I have. This is a Giselle, Giselle, and this is in a size 6'7", which fits her perfectly. And I'm thinking maybe I had a silicone cap on her head. So let's see if, or maybe I had a rubber band. I thought I had everything out that I needed for her, but I think I didn't quite remember everything, so she definitely needs something to keep this wig on. Let's see. It'll need a little styling too at this point after being stuck in that plastic bag. But let's see if I can remember how I had this on her. It's looking kind of funny. I've got some different wigs for her too. But this is kind of the one I settled on for her everyday look. So, something is weird. Yeah, it just needs some styling, I think, so. And her head wants to pop forward for some reason. I'll have to do a little adjusting with that. So, there she is in her wig, and as I was mentioning the other day with my L-Dolls, Jane, who doesn't have a face-up, this girl doesn't have a face-up either. And it's because, well, one, I just haven't really spent the time seeing if I could find somebody that I wanted to paint her face. She should have a face-up, though. But I get used to them how they are, and she has enough personality just in her sculpt that it just feels like, I don't know, I'm afraid to change her, that she'll change, you know, her personality will change. It's so silly, but anyway. So that's that. I'm going to have to mess with her wig and get it straightened out how I had it before, because the way I had it styled I really liked before. But her eyes, I think, are kind of a hazel with a brown, accent on them. I think they just suit her with this color. The color is a brown. I don't know if it said on here what color. I think it's medium brown. It says MB. I think that's what that means. It's a medium brown. But these mohair wigs are super soft. I highly recommend them if you can find any, maybe secondhand, because I think I used to buy them on the Kemper website, and I don't think they're, I'll have to look again just to see. I've got a few of their wigs. I wouldn't mind having some more on hand just for, you know, just switch things up once in a while. So anyway, there she is with her cute little sailing outfit and her wig that's going to slide off. I've got to get the little rubber band. I think that's what I had. Or a silicone cap. I'm not sure. So that's her. If you have any questions about her, or if I didn't mention anything that I should have as far as any details about this doll that you're interested in, or if you want more body review, or I do have an Instagram which I have not yet posted any photos on since I've reopened it. I used to have one I was pretty active on, and I since canceled it out and was kind of done with Instagram, and then I just recently started a new one and have not spent the time posting any photos. It's just one more thing that takes time that I just haven't been able to do. But anyway, if you're interested in seeing photos of her, let me know, or if you have any questions, like I said, let me know down in the comments, or if you just want to say hi, I'd be glad to hear from you. I can't think of anything else I want to say about her right now. I think I'm just going to do a little more messing around with her on my own, fix her wig and get that set. We'll get her shoes out, and down the road a ways, maybe we'll do another dress up with her. But for now, I think I'm going to wrap this up. The next video, like I said, I believe on this coming Monday, I'm going to do a video about my reborns before I part with a few of those. So if you're interested at all in reborns, you can tune in for that. If you're not, that's okay. I know some people don't have any interest in that. I am going to be kind of switching it up back and forth between BJDs, Barbies, reborns, some of my decluttering work that I need to do. But like I said, next Monday I plan to do, I've got it on my calendar for the reborns for this coming Monday. And if I do want to do another dress up with video with her, it'll either be that, or I will open up another one of my dolls that I've got put away right now. So I think that's it for this time. Thanks for tuning in. If you haven't subscribed, maybe consider subscribing. I do plan to do weekly videos, at least one per week, possibly more, if it just depends on time and energy that I have. So subscribe, give it a thumbs up if you feel like it, if you like this video, if you want to see more like this, let me know. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.